Okay, I know you.
I know, be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice.
Yo, excuse me, attention everybody. Attention, attention. If I can get everybody's attention, those of us on the far right and the far left, can we bring it in? Real quick, we want to kind of respect the grounds. This is a hospital, right? So we don't want to, we don't want to block the doorway. So folks coming in and or out. So we want to make sure that we keep the doorways clear. Thank you so much. So we're getting ready to start up, and just to really respect the fact that the family is present and his colleagues from his org is present, and the fact that all of us is present. I know that today was a very busy day for us. If it was like your day was like mine, we just came back from the BX. I know some of you was out there with them out in Queens. I know they had something also out in Coney Island. And so many. There was about four different responses today. And then, unfortunately, something happened to one of our own, right, last night, which me and Bigger talked early this morning about and said, you know what? We got to add some more to our plate. We want to close our day out today in solidarity. We want to show our brother, our brother Tree, we want to show him some real love. Right? We want him to know, like my brother Bigger said, that we want to make a movie for him so that he can see that he is not in that hospital room by himself. We want his family to be able to see that he's been a part of a movement that's bigger than any one of us. Is that correct? That's right. And so if something happens to any one of us, we want to make the entire world know that we're not alone, that our lives matter too, that our blood, does count for something. So to the family of our brother Tree and to his colleagues at B.I.V.O, Brownsville End Violence Out, to all the organizations, man, that's a part of this work citywide, we just wanted to gather up like this. Trust and believe. These go far. Those of you that are on your phones, maybe on live, or that might send this later on through your grams and so on. Other people are going to watch and see. But there's people in the hospital here. We got my sister Sharon Lee Devonish. Where you at, Sharon? Is she still around me? My sister, who is one of the administrators here at Brookdale. We thank you so much for always being helpful and helping us coordinate things here at the hospital. So if you can let, of course, the ED know and the other administrators and the doctors, nurses, the whole staff here, that we really appreciate them. And especially for caring for our brother Tree, who unfortunately I know that he got hit. The same fight that we fight to protect everybody else, who would figure that we have to stay extra on point to protect ourselves? Because no one of us is exempt. Is that correct? Right. Bullets don't have, some people say bullets don't have names. I disagree. I believe that bullets do have names on them. You don't know the name until it hits the actual person. But they don't have eyes. They don't see color. They don't see religion. They don't see gender. They don't see sexuality. Anything that's in front of it is going to go through. And so, unfortunately, our brother got hit, and thankfully he's alive. Amen. Clap that up! Clap that up! Clap that up! One of the first fears that you have when you hear about a brother or a sister, loved one got shot, we always want to know whether or not they survived. And thankfully, if y'all know Tree, he's strong like that. And he's going to recover hopefully very soon. And we wanted to just gather up in solidarity and I'll put it out there like as a union. As a union. We come from different colors and different organizations. We come from different parts of the city. We have different leaders of our organizations. But we all represent one union. Is that correct? have our credibility. That's what most of us have. I see you, council member. Please forward. Come forward, council member Darlene Millie. Let's clap it up for her for being front and center. But our credibility is really what we have, and we're using it to our best of our ability in them streets. And that can't be compromised. We're not for sale. We're not just black bodies with t-shirts and hoodies and fine-looking jackets, and we wear them well, don't we? Yes. But we are very, very credible, and we're very important in the fight for public safety. And we talk about it all the time. We just came off of Peace Week, and we had some things happen during Peace Week that we can't control. We can't be everywhere. But the places that we are, violence is down. Is that correct?
Yes.
And nothing normally happens under our watch. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So that means our presence does make a big difference. So we need to just increase our presence. We need to add on to what we know works, which is what we see in front of us. We do this one day. One day we work 8-hour shifts, 5 days a week. We're not even 24/7 yet. So just one 8-hour day, a day for 5 days equates to 40 hours a week. And then we got to get out of there because we got to get back to our families. We can't overwork you. But imagine if we had 2 shifts. Imagine when you get off, another shift is coming on. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
The midnight shift. Remember people work the midnight tour?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine when they're getting off in the morning, another shift is coming on in the morning. Can y'all see that with me?
Yes.
See, we are not 24 hours yet. But that's why we got great council member support. And that's why we have the cities, we have the mayor's support to eventually make that a reality. And the only way we're going to continue to do that is by doing what we're doing tonight. We're showing them that our bodies and our lives do matter. If something happens to any one of us in this regard, we're going to turn out. If we can get out like this to other families that we don't even know. Most of the time when we respond, we don't know the families. Is that correct?
Correct.
And we stand with them. Like we just came from the Bronx with the 15-year-old young brother that died up outside the PAL and his family. And his mother came out there with us and she broke down. But our team was around her. They surrounded her. Sister Arissa Napa Williams and other organizations are part of the crisis management system, surrounded her, and they was able to embrace her and hold her up. But if we could do that for a family that we're just meeting, we damn sure got to show up for ourselves. Is that correct?
Correct.
So if something ever happens to us and we stand in the right, like my brother Tree did, because this was random. From what we understand, he wasn't no target. It wasn't like he had anything, going on. This was a random situation. And thankfully, he survived it. But we want him to know that his community and his colleagues and comrades of the crisis management system and the gun violence awareness movement, that we have his back, and we wish him a speedy recovery. I'm going to let my brother Bigger say a word or two. Honor, you don't mind if I let the councilwoman speak, because she is present. Chuck is right. Charles Barron is right here too. Clap it up for Councilmember Charles Barron. I normally would have felt his presence. No, I feel you, brother. I know you always stand in spirit. I know he creeped in there. These people with these masks, but it's all good. Okay, sound good? All right, Big up. So we're going to allow our electeds who have been with us, like we said. We're fortunate, though, in Brownsville and East New York and in our neighborhoods, we got elected officials that are literally our strongest supporters from day one to where we find ourselves today. And so I would like for them to say something to you all. Councilmember Mealy, ladies first.
Yes, all right.
All right, here you go.
Big up. I just want to stand here and say, and I'm glad our council member Barron informed me, CEO A.T. Mitchell, our president, or acting president, and to thank God that our friend is alive. Our family member is alive. I said I must come out tonight just in solidarity, because when one hurt, we all hurt. When one hurt, we all hurt. Because we as a family, I came up on Mr. A.T. Mitchell saying that we are a union. This is a union, if you know it or not. Because when you show up, that's how things change. And I thought about it, and I'm going to be very short, because thank God the family know that we here today standing up for our family.
That's right.
We could have stayed home, and I'm so glad he mentioned that if you could come out when you don't know the individual, when it's your own, you better show up and show out.
That's right.
Show up and show out. That's how they know. When the camera's not there, that's when you know who is real. That's when you really know who is real. I have felt that so many times, because it's hard to show up when you're not looking for accolades. We are just here to let our family know we love him, we honor him, and know what? Somebody said, I'm going to a rally. Guess what they said? What did he do? We have random things going on sometimes. It ain't about him doing anything. So please remember that. And it shouldn't be everyone thinking we did something. And think about it. We got to start addressing, I'm sorry, this may be off key, but with the Drake concert, it was a white concert at the Apollo. It wasn't someone out there videotaping them. But soon as us, they come out videotaping. And you know why? So when we see injustice anywhere, it's injustice everywhere. And we got to speak about it. I'm glad I'm here. Family, thank you. And I'm Councilwoman Darlene Mealy. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Darlene Mealy. You know, we got to send a strong message to our people in our community. I'll be the first one out when the police shoot us.
Yep.
I'll be the first one out when we're getting done wrong by the government. But when we do it to ourselves,
a green Cherokee Jeep is blocking the children from getting out. Grand Cherokee, can anybody move it?
Thank you. So we got to make sure that when we are patrolling our communities, for this brother to come out his house trying to save others and then to be a victim of the very thing he's fighting against, we all need to be out here.
Yes.
We all need to be out here for as long and often as possible. So we're out here to pray for his recovery and to his children, his family. We want to make sure that you know that you will not be abandoned, that you will be protected, because that's what he was about, protecting us. So anytime we have one who puts their life on the line, you know your life is on the line sometimes just walking through the community. You know your life could be on the line when you're out here trying to protect people in the community. So we want to give it up. Let's give a rounding ovation for our brother who put his life on the line so that we may be safe. So that we may be safe. Give it up for him. Let him hear you up in the room. Let him hear you up in the room. Let him hear you up. Let him hear you up in the room. Let him hear you up in the room. So brothers and sisters, you know, AT and I always say, if they're going to act like this when it's cold, you know we're in trouble when the sun comes out. Unfortunately, when the sun comes out, the guns come out. And we will be out. And we will be out. Because we're taking back our communities. And we're taking them back from people who think they had control over our communities. Let's take our communities back. Now, I can't leave here without beating up the politicians, so I don't want to disappoint AT and not beat the politicians up. But we got too many black politicians in high seats of power to have so much poverty in our neighborhoods. We got got a $220 billion state budget, a $102.7 billion city budget. What the hell are we doing with all this poverty? Black faces in high places doesn't mean black power. Black faces in high places that pass budgets that give more to the rich than to the poor is people who don't need to be representing us. Y'all can get quiet on me all. I say it by myself. You know, don't let them fool you with putting black faces in high places. You would think in a state that had all these black elected officials, yes, I don't even think they give y'all enough money. What you've done in your catchment areas, I showed AT some statistics. Crime has gone down. Crime has gone down. Yeah, we have a lot of incidents that come on TV. So when they see a shooting in East New York or a shooting in Brownsville, they think that's the norm. But crime in every area since y'all been in existence has gone down. This is according to the police stats, not Charles Barron's stats. So let's judge you not by these incidents that you hear on TV, but what you do every day. You know it's not recorded? When y'all have a shooting and y'all make sure that there's no retaliation, what's not recorded is what y'all prevent. When you go there and try to do some negotiation, mediation, that's not on the news. That's not in the statistics. And I know y'all stopped a lot. I know that for a fact. This man here and the work that y'all doing all over the city, I know you stopped a lot of shootings. Oh, you won't get the credit. The more police you have doesn't even do as much as y'all do. Because our folk ain't afraid of no cops. You can put a cop on every corner. Matter of fact, a couple of blocks from me was 2 cops on the corner and they shot somebody in the block. But they care about you. They know that you could reach them. So I think that the little chump change that they're giving y'all is a damn shame. I think it should be twice as much, 10 times as much. So don't be fooled by somebody giving you 10 million, 20 million, 100 million toward violence prevention. $100 million, 60 million is chump change. When you have 102 billion, y'all know the difference between a billion and a million. Y'all know that about the athletes. You know, they talk about all these athletes making millions, but the white boys who own them make billions. So we need to tell this state, this city, that there's nothing more violent than poverty. There's nothing more violent than unemployment. There's nothing more violent than not having cultural centers in our neighborhoods for our young people to go to. There's nothing more violent than breaking up families because we can't afford school or college. You know, the price of food is so high, you come out cheaper eating your money. Doesn't make no sense. Capitalism is killing us. Capitalism is killing us. And don't let these people fool you to say socialism is a problem. Capitalism is the problem. And policing our communities, you have more police now. I saw the budget. There's over 50,000 police officers. And they have an $11 billion budget. 11 billion. How many billions do you have? 11 billion for the police, 50,000 officers, and crime has gone up. And in your catchment areas, crime has gone down. So you need to get paid what you deserve because you preserve our lives and others are playing politics with our lives. So I came out here to speak truth to power. Whoever don't like it, too damn bad. Let the chips fall where they may. Straight ahead. Black power! Black power! Black power! Straight ahead. Yeah! Yeah!
You already know what happens, man. Say speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery.
Say speedy recovery.
Speedy recovery.
To our brother Tree.
To our brother Tree.
To our brother Tree.
To
Carlos here, update on him as well. And hear a word if the family wants to say anything. A thank you to all of them for showing out. Here you go, bigger. Family, come on forward. His daughters is with us. Come on. Come on, y'all. Encourage them on. Yes.
We thank everybody for coming out. Okay? That's it. He's doing fine. He's stable. He's in a little pain, but we thank everybody for coming out.
I want to thank everyone for my brother, all the hardship he had. I'm grateful that he has such a big impact in this community. I love him. He's all I have, and I wish for him a speedy recovery.
Say speedy recovery! Speedy recovery! Speedy recovery! Oh, Big Brother Tree! Oh, Big Brother Tree! Yo, he's gonna see this, man. He's gonna feel real good. To my brother Bigger. Here you go, Bigger.
I hope ain't nobody else got nothing to say because me and Mello about to end this.
That's right.
My father Mello at we had. Okay, there you go, right there. I just want to make it brief because me and Mello, we do it like Red Man and Method Man. We feed off each other energy, and I love to hear him speak.
Yes, sir.
He knows Tree probably better than anybody on the team knows him because he recruited him and brought him to me. He brought him here to the team. I just want to say, and I want to add this right quick, man, to everybody who do the same work we do, there ain't no reward for this. There's not a reward they can make up for it. They try, but nothing. We don't do it for that, though.
That's right.
We do it because we love our community. And we come from this.
That's right.
And like my man Tuck said the other day, we was once part of the problem, and this is what we do it for. I do appreciate everybody showing up to show Tree some love. We can't wait to joke on him, make him laugh, and just show him that we appreciate, we know, as always, as a B.I.V.O member, you outside. You really outside. I'm going to bring my brother Mello up.
Come on, Mello.
Hey, you know, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. His sister kind of touched me just now. You know,
It's all right. It's all right.
that's my dude. I just want to say that real fast that I love my people, man, and he's a good dude.
Yes, sir.
I laugh with him every day. You know, it really hurts my heart, you know, to see him like this. But you know, the problem is I talked to a friend of mine that came from the Army, and he tells me that every time he see people, the first thing they say to him is, how many people have you killed? And that's the problem. Instead of asking, how many people have you saved? You know, these the mentalities we have to change. I want y'all to know my boy Tree's a hero, man.
Yes, sir, yeah.
It could have been worse.
Yes, sir. That's right.
You know, there was kids in the staircase. He went down there and warned them. Yo, get up out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Something don't seem right. He was doing his job.
Yes,
you know what I'm
sir.
saying?
Yes, sir.
And he could have died for that.
Wow.
You know, and it hurts me, man, because that's my dude.
Yes, sir. That's all right, bro.
That's my dude, man. And I love him, man. I just want to say this is 24 hours. This is not a job that you go home to at night and it's over with. You know, there's no 9 to 5. He didn't have to be outside that time. He didn't have to try to help. He didn't have to do all those things, but it's something that he did. You know, I had to have somebody had the nerve to say, he should have minded his own business.
This is his business.
This is his right.
That's right.
This is his business. Saving lives, man. He want to make his community better for his kids. He always say that. He wants something better for his girls, for his family. He was changing his life.
Yes, sir.
He's making it better, man. And I just want to thank y'all for being out here because I know it really means a lot to him.
Yes, sir.
Because it means a lot to me.
Yes, sir.
It means a lot to me.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to thank y'all, man. And I want y'all to all go home and hug y'all family.
Yes.
Because you'll never know. When I talk to my kids, they tell me what's the most dangerous part of the job. I say standing out here with y'all. Because I never know when they're going to come. I never know when somebody's going to drive by and start shooting at you. But I tell them that I'm willing to risk my life for you if you're willing to try to make a change. I just want to say thank you, man. I love y'all. I love y'all. Thank you.
Y'all see what I'm talking about? I may be his kid, but he inspires me every day.
Yo, there's so much that's been said, man, but again, a lot of people don't know our stories. They don't know our backstories. They don't know, as been said, we do this because we really do care. You can never get paid enough money to do this. That's right. Like the bro was doing, like he said, he was doing his job. He was minding his business. That's right. And our business is making sure people are safe in these streets. Is that correct? That's right. So, as been said, to our brother Tree, he was a hero. He was acting. He was at work. That's right. He was a hero that got struck in the line of duty. That's right. And this is why we popped out the way we did tonight. That's right. Because our brother was working and he got injured in the line of duty. Right. So when you see PD and police officers and fire officers and EMTs and anybody else that's emergency respond come out for their fellow, that's what you see when you come into our communities. That's right. That's right. We're going to pop out because we're going to support our fellows. That's right. Because we are emergency responders as well. And eventually we will get the full credit that we deserve for our work. Yes. I want to just recognize the organizations for making their way, man. I see my brothers and others from Staten Island. True to Life is in the building. Salute to True to Life, man. I know we got many other organizations, my brothers and sisters from Queens, Life Camp, and others. King of Kings. Rock Safe Streets is in the building. 100 Suits. I know CCD is a part of it out there in Queens as well. Operation Hood when I get to Brooklyn. Give it up for Operation Hood. PK's in the building, of course, man. Elite Learners. Come on, y'all. SOS is in the building, y'all. Come on, man. Of course, B.I.V.O, Browns, Berlin, Violence Out. I know the drum is in the building, BTTM. Of course, Musa, MUSA, in the building, man. Man Up Incorporated. And, of course, our other brothers and sisters from Manhattan. I know we was actually together today in Harlem. We was in the Bronx and Harlem popped out. So salute to East Harlem Save, to Street Corner Resources. Arissa Napa Williams, Not Another Child Inc. was also out there with us. And our brothers and sisters also from the BX, man. The BX was also in the building today. We was doing a lot today, y'all. Today's been a very busy day for the crisis management system. And so we covered all 5 boroughs. And we did that in the course of 1 8-hour shift. And again, even when we get off, we're still on. Yeah, that's right. Because if something happens, we come out of our cribs. Is that correct? Yeah. And so again, I just want to salute y'all. I want to thank every single one of y'all, the outreach workers, the violence interrupters, the hospital responders, the program supervisors, the program managers, the directors, the executive directors, to our elected activists, of course, that always stand with us. Oh, I can't. Okay, I see the Guard Squad. I mean, y'all see you hiding over the Professor Hines. Don't do that. Give it up for the Guard Squad, everybody. I know the Nation of Islam is always with us. Clap it up for them, too. They always stand tall. Am I missing anybody?
Yes.
The credible messengers. I'm sorry? Prize possession. My sister Vanessa at, man. Where she at, man? Where you at, D? God, sugar, honey, iced tea. Come here, sister Vanessa. And I promised her on the phone today that I was not going to forget her no more. And you know you're in my heart, right? You know that. Kavi is in the building. Give it up for Kings Against Violence Initiative, y'all. Kavi is in the building. And of course, Prize Possessions. This is one of our new nonprofits, our new groups that's coming up in our work. But she's come from the work. She's been doing this work for many, many, many years. And so it's right that she wanted to start her own nonprofit, and we're going to support her like we support both sides of the violence and all the other organizations that are growing in this work, as we should. As we should. Like the council member said, we got plenty of money. It's enough money for everybody. And some people question whether or not we should get the monies that we receive. But they don't talk about the fact that we don't have vests. When we go out there, we don't have bulletproof vests. We don't have shields. We don't have guns. We don't have radios. We don't have helicopters. Yet. Leave it up to me. Of course, Vanessa, you can say something. Go ahead, Queen.
Peace and blessings, everybody. It's on my heart to tell all you guys as we stand here for our brother Tree, right? This is the work that we do every day, right? Like Becca said, it's no reward for this. Nothing at all. This is one of our own. One of our own. And I'm not saying with the cameras here, once these cameras go off, my brothers is going to need you. And I say my brothers because this is where I came from. I came from Brownsville and Violence South. 4 years. This is my family. You see them tears? Those is real tears. Those is tears that we see all day today from parents that lost their children. And here it is, one of our own. One of our own. This ain't no fake phony stuff. This is real life. Real life shit. His daughters is out here, God willing that he made it through. That he made it through. When the lights go off, we still need each other. This is a family. This is a family. I need all y'all to know that this is a family. All the bull crap that's going on, all the senseless stuff that y'all doing, this shit is real. It's real life. Just like the communities need us, this is our community right here, and we gotta hold each other up. Let the bull crap go and hold each other up. It don't matter the color of your jacket. It don't matter the color of your hoodie. It don't matter the organization you come from, whether you Brooklyn, Staten Island, the Bronx, Queens. We all one. That's right. We all one. You understand that? This is real stuff. Like Life Camp said, this is a lifestyle for me. This ain't no fake stuff. I got kids in this world. All of us got kids in this world. Do you hear me? Our kids is dying at an alarming rate. At an alarming rate. And us as parents, we got to hold it down. Yes, it's frustrating. Our kids is going to frustrate us. But remember, we chose to have them. They ain't choose to be here. We chose to have them. So that means we show up and show out. Do you understand what I'm telling y'all? It's a message. Make sure it registers in your head. Do you understand? Because again, our children look up to us. Up to us. And I'm frustrated. I'm aggravated because our kids is dying and one of our own just got shot. So yes, I'm aggravated. And if anybody here ain't aggravated and y'all here for show, y'all shouldn't be here.
Yes.
We really outside.
Really
And we're going to hold you down every single day. This shit don't stop. It don't stop. And I can keep going and going because I'm now, my adrenaline is rushing now. You understand what I'm saying?
Hold on, come on.
But like I say,
I got you.
To the family, to his daughters that I had the pleasure of meeting at the Thanksgiving Day thing we had, we are here. And we ain't going nowhere. Y'all just see, y'all gained the new family here. Do you understand what I'm saying? And don't make me, two things I hate is a lie and a thief. Don't lie, no steal. And don't make me stand here and lie to his daughters that we ain't got they back.
Come on.
Because we got they back. Do you understand that?
Yes. Thank you, sister. Come on.
My sister, pride possession, man. Vanessa, all day. Listen, we're going to club. We're going to actually close out in prayer with our brothers and sisters, our organization, our clergy partners from the God Squad. But how about if everybody put their phones in and put their lights on their phone? We wanted to make it a vigil. Let's put our lights on our phone. Let's take our phones out. Let's put our lights out on our phone, y'all. So our brother Tree can, of course, maybe he got one of these window seats. Say speedy recovery!
Speedy recovery!
Speedy recovery!
Speedy recovery!
Speedy recovery!
Speedy recovery!
For our big brother Tree!
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 Y'all see my man Mel crossing on the BXs in the building, y'all. So we citywide, like you said, we outside. We outside. We really outside, Tree. Keep your phones on. Put your cameras on. Pastor Hines, please take us out in prayer, please.
Peace and blessings, everyone.
Peace and blessings.
We pray for Tree. I appreciate and see the daughters are here and the family are here, sisters here. And we just want to know that we're standing with you in prayer for Tree. So can we all just pray this time? While I respect every other faith tradition, I look to God. God, you are our help. We look to you in good times. We look to you in bad times. Here we are looking to you this evening, God, as we bring one of your sons, one of our brothers, who is lying here in the hospital. We thank you that you are the God who works miracles. We thank you that miracles are still in order. We thank you that you can still turn things around. We thank you that when others and the reports from the doctors may not look so promising, we believe your report. And your report says that he will be healed.